I don't know who I am, but I know that I am alive, and I am learning to live. I can tell you that I'm not as afraid of the world as I used to be. I'm not as afraid of making mistakes or not being liked. I am learning what it means for me to be. I am learning that my fear of spiraling further and further away from reality isn't scary because it isn't unique to me. I'm learning that I'm not crazy, and neither are you. None of us are. Part of living in this world, at least in this society, involves self-doubt and loneliness. But if life is cyclical, spirals come naturally. Most days when I wake up, I remember my dreams. There are some days when I experience deja vu a number of times, or a piece of my dream trickles into reality and reminds me that life is much greater than consciousness. I believe that I have a soul to look after, to care for, to cherish. It existed before me and it will live on long after me. We've created societies around our shells. White, woman, upper middle class, privilege. But the shell is not everything. Spiritual, self-conscious, observant, thoughtful, grounded, fun. Nor is consciousness everything. Unknown. I know what I think. I can write what I know, but only sometimes, with certain people, I speak. Or if it's a good day, I dance and I sing, and that is when I am truly heard. I don't really believe that some people have less to say than others, that shy people are always observers. For me, when I'm around some people, I want to be small. I want to learn, to notice who is talking and who isn't. Other times, I have so much to say. I let my words fly, joining in the conversation, or filling the air on my own. It all depends on the people and the context. Everyone can come alive. But we all seem to live in different realities. This past year and a half, I moved 3 times and saw dozens of realities, all within 400 miles of one another. This past year and a half, I moved 3 times and saw dozens of versions of me, all within my shell. The open book, the fluttering butterfly, the school of fish, the blank page, the stiff horse, the weeping willow. I juggled feelings of comfort and discomfort as I drove from place to place. What are my memories here? How do I feel here? Who am I when I'm here? Are all versions of myself safe here? On the outside, I'm safe. Always have been. White, woman, upper, middle class, privilege. Sometimes I've thought that the most dangerous place I've ever been is in my head. Self-conscious, observant, thoughtful. You see, somewhere along developing my narrative, I latched onto the idea that people saw me as a little insane. That I was living up here while others lived over here. I hoped it meant I'm some sort of untapped genius and that my inability to accept a shared reality is necessary for my future discovery. But I'm beginning to believe that there is no shared reality, yet somehow we are all connected. And it's through connecting with others that we get to know ourselves. Because within you I'll find myself. That's the terrifying and awe-inspiring truth. We are one. And life grows out of the seeds of our vulnerability. That's why vulnerability can feel so dangerous, because intimacy and distance walk side by side, and from far away, it can be hard to tell which is which.